Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be making the perfect size tumbler for preteens or anyone who is not a big drinker. This is a 16-ounce slim white tumbler that I got from the stainless steel depot. It has a white gloss finish, so it's perfect to use just like this for vinyl or anything that you want. But I'm going to take it up a notch. I'm actually going to customize this for my son. This tumbler was only $6 at the Stainless Steel Depot. It has a tinted lid, vacuum sealed, stainless steel inside, double wall. This is the perfect size for a preteen. So I'm going to customize this tumbler ROBLOX style today. A gaming tumbler for my son because he has been dying for his own personalized custom tumbler, and I just thought this was the perfect size for him. So stay tuned as we go ahead and decorate this tumbler ROBLOX style. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Let's get started. So for my first step, I'm going to use the Rust-Oleum spray paint. I'm using the black satin finish because this just gives it the perfect shine as opposed to using the gloss, which sometimes drips a little bit too much for me. And this is a tumbler, so I don't need it too glossy because I'm going to be covering it with epoxy, which will give it that glass-like finish. This Rust-Oleum spray paint is non-toxic. A few people ask me because I always use it on my bottles, but you can use it on anything baby furniture, and it's safe for all tumblers as well. So I'm gonna let this sit. It dries really fast, and then I'll come in with the second coat. So I have my water slides ready. I'm going to seal it, and I'm going to be using the clear gloss by Rust-Oleum. Seals, protects, and revitalize. I love this one so much better than the Krylon. I was using this one, and some people do use this and live by it, but I just found that it doesn't transfer as well. The ink, falls apart. There's cracking in the water slide. So I always use this one from now on because this one right here is just life. So you can use this one if you never had. Try it out, see how it works for you. But you need to do 3 layers. Again, this is with inkjet printer. Water slide paper is expensive. So just a light coat. I'm going to let that sit for about 30 minutes, and then I'm going to apply it 2 more times. I'm working on 2 different tumblers. This one I'm going to be doing, of course, the ROBLOX tumbler for my son. The next one, it'll be this Blessed Boss Mom glitter tumbler. So definitely stay tuned because you don't want to miss both tutorials. So I have my tumbler all ready to go. I'm getting ready to put my water slide on, and I didn't realize until after I put the water slide on, you're going to see it, that I have a black background, and of course I have a clear transparent water slide. So that is not going to work. Clearly can't see it, can you? No. So I could not let my son down. I couldn't not do the tumbler, so I had to come up with another idea. So if you don't have the white water slide paper, I'm going to show you what you can do. Watch and see. So because the tumbler is black, this isn't a sublimation tumbler, and my son is not going to want to wait because I have been doing other people's tumblers, and he's like, where is mine? I had to get clever. I am using Oracle 651 white vinyl, and I'm just going to try to see if I can use this as a backing. So I'm going to use the Oracle 651 as a backing. And I had the camera pointed over there. So I'm just going to pray and hope that this works. I've never done this before, but I have to get my son's tumbler down. And this might be a solution if you don't have white water slide paper. So let's see if I can get this to work really quick. I cut it a little bit too short, but it should still transfer perfectly. There we go. Oh my Lord, I pray this work. I pray this water slide is still usable. Otherwise, I'll have to do another one. So I'm just going to apply his name. Pulling back at a 45-degree angle. Trying not to mash too hard. Okay, so I cut this the exact same size, exact same width as the water slide. I'm just going to put the water slide back in just a little bit. Oracle 651 can withstand water. So let's wet that. And it's already coming off the backing. So let's see if I can get this perfectly on top of the vinyl. Now I have to smooth that out, make sure that is perfectly aligned. Otherwise it won't work. I need that red. Now this did crinkle up a little bit, like right here. Please straighten out. It's like it's stuck down. Only the end messed up. Should I let that rock? Because it's my son's? No. And that happened because I used my finger. So I'm just trying to push out all that excess water. So like there's excess water right here. And you want to push that out of the water slide. Now this is my son's. I don't like the way that looks right there at all. This wrinkle right here in the E. And this is because I left it sitting for a minute. So you can see the wrinkle, and I'm not happy about that. It's already drying, so I can't really maneuver it anymore. But I'm trying to flatten out that wrinkle. I think I am gonna let it rock. So had I known, I would have had this ready to go and it would have been a perfect transfer. But because I didn't even realize it, so now my next one, I already had the vinyl cut out. But this, the red, the transparent one for his name had sat for a few minutes and it got crinkled up. So that's why this one came out like that. So I am gonna try to fix that with a marker or something before I seal it in, and hopefully that'll work. Okay, so for the next one, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna submerge that in the water for about 30 to 60 seconds. I'm gonna hurry up and get the vinyl ready. I'm looking under my tumbler just to make sure. Okay, this is centered. So I'm gonna apply this. And I'm gonna go right there. I start in the middle because this is curved, and then I go outward to make sure there's no bubbles. Peeling back at a 45-degree angle. Okay. Water slide should be ready. I'm gonna go ahead and wet this. Wet the surface. This is transparent. And I'm going to apply. And now I got to put this in the perfect position. Come on here. Okay, so I might need to put it back in the water. I need those edges completely straight, and I do not want to curl anything up, as you see it's doing over here on this side. I need this to straighten out. Why is the edges curling? Okay, no edges are curling. Let's wet it. Transfer. See, when you seal it really well, now I have that bottom. Straighten out, straighten out. Perfect. Everything is almost in line. Perfect. So again, if you had the white water slide paper, you wouldn't have to worry about this. But because I had transparent water slide paper and that's all I had, and I didn't want to wait to order, I just went ahead and used the Oracle 651, and works just like if you would have had white water slide paper. So now I'm just going to dry that off, get that excess water out. And put that perfectly in its spot. I'm going to transfer the last piece really quick. And I'm going to make sure this is centered with the face. So I'm just going to fold that. Make sure it's centered with the bottle. Pull the backing right on out. Okay, so we have the front and the back. And I actually went and filled in that part. Okay, I had to move or relocate because there was like a fly infestation in my garage. So I had to set up a place in my house, which I don't do at all. Windows open, fans on, mask on, and I spilled some of the epoxy in between. So I think I don't even have enough. So I'm gonna see if I can spread this really thin, because I literally just spilled out half the epoxy. So I'm praying this is enough to do my first coat. So let's see. So this is gonna be a real thin layer, and I have to try not to waste anything. And why is my thing moving? I need you to be still. I think it was sort of drying a little bit because I had to, oh yeah, I had to clean up. So I literally have to work really fast. I do not want to mess up my baby's tumbler. That is literally all the epoxy I have. I am going to hit this with the heat gun to try to move it. Spreading it out. That one little piece of glitter. Where'd that piece of glitter come from? I can't get that glitter out. There we go. Glitter is off. The epoxy dried out a little bit, but I made it work. Definitely gonna hit this with the heat gun. Now I'm just gonna hit this with the heat gun. I went back and applied like a little star. My son saw it, and of course he's like, where is the shine for the tooth? So of course I had to go back and do that. So I'm gonna apply one final layer of epoxy. I didn't spill it this time. So, but in the meantime, I always make things for him if I need to. Ooh, I put way too much right out the bat. You know, sometimes when it's turning, you don't get it exactly where you want it. Can't forget about the bottom. Nice and smooth. Stroking from top to bottom. So I'm gonna hit it with the heat gun because I see like just maybe 1 or 2 bubbles, and I wanna make sure I get those all out. This is my son's tumbler that I finished. I think it came out great. So I'm gonna give this to him, surprise him. These are double wall insulated stainless steel tumblers. They have the tinted lids and they come with the straw. I got these on closeout sale for $6 at the stainlesssteeldepot.com. I cleaned out the inside, see it's stainless steel, cleaned up the rim, and I made sure that I had a nice, clean, smooth finish all the way to the top, but I left the stainless steel at the very top. So, you know, I just used my X-Acto knife. These come in handy for like everything. You have to make sure you have one of these for crafting. And I just went along the sides and cleaned up the top rim. So any excess epoxy or any excess anything that gets on here, use this to get clean it off. Cleaned off the whole thing with some alcohol, and this is just a really great cup. It already sat for about 48 hours to cure. So I'm gonna call him. I'll let him open his own straw. They come with these straws. He loves this because we do a lot of road trips and traveling. So this will keep his drinks cold. This will keep his drinks hot. And this is just a great personalized mug for him. He said, well, you going to put my mug on YouTube? He said, you going to put my tumbler on YouTube? Oh, everybody going to know that's me. I'm like, no one's going to know it's you. But I hope you guys like this. His little customized ROBLOX tumbler, because of course he's a gamer and he loves Roblox. This is his character face, that's the name of the game, and his name on the back. So I'm glad I came up with the idea to use this the Oracle 651 to back it, because I did not have the white water slide. So next time I will have the white water slide. So guys, I hope you liked the video. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.